Hi again everyone, it's me, Faye again. This video is late. I blame it on a combination of having a midterm exam to study for, followed by the midterm itself, and followed by subsequent uncharacteristic sleepiness. I don't know what's going on. I think I slept more than 20 hours in the last 48 hours. First thing. Granted, I didn't really sleep over the weekend, so... So, Rotation 3 topic is coming out. As many of you know, coming out day was October 11th, but it was entirely a coincidence that we chose this topic right after, because all of us had forgotten about it until about 2 days beforehand, when people we knew or know brought it up. Whoops. Now, several ACESOMNIACS have already shared their views on the purpose of coming out day. Personally, I view coming out day as an admirable effort to provide encouragement and support for those people who feel the need to come out, but keep procrastinating due to various factors, whether those factors may be internal or external. I can totally identify with that. I frankly procrastinate the hell out of a lot of things. If only I could take it to the next level and learn how to procrastination. The point is, coming out day identifies a single day for people to achieve a certain goal that is coming out. And you know what people always say about setting concrete goals, right? I hear it's supposed to make it easier to achieve the goal in question. So, coming out day, I applaud the people who set it up in the first place, although I personally don't use it. Anyway, what I really wanted to do was share my experiences with coming out. I don't remember if I've mentioned this before, but prior to identifying as asexual, I identified as pansexual. This was from about December in grade 12 until about February this year, so that's about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 years. Okay, so, I identified as pansexual for 6 years, but in all of that time, I never bothered to come out to anyone as pansexual. Part of the reason is, yes, as many others do, I also view my sexuality as my own private business. But another part of the reason was that I viewed the term pansexual as merely a convenient label to slap onto the myriad of emotions I actually feel. That is to say, although it was the most accurate label out of the ones I had found up to that point, it was by no means completely accurate. However, although I never explicitly came out, I also never hid it either. In fact, I came to the conclusion that I was pansexual because I had started crushing on some female friends of mine, and that this had occurred in the past, even though I had not recognized it then. Incidentally, one of said crushes noticed, and may have started something, or at least I thought she did, and then subsequently changed her mind again, and took about 5 months to inform me of such. Excuse me. Anyway, my affections for her did not really stay secret. Everyone in the friend group pretty much found out. I might point out here, though, that I still didn't share the fact that I identified as transsexual even after the secret came out. Instead, I let everyone think that I was bisexual instead. The point is, when I found even in the term asexual, I felt similarly about the newfound term, that it was the most accurate label available to me, but that it was still my own personal business. However, there's been one big difference so far. I have been making an effort to come out to my friends as asexual. Well, to be more accurate, I've been coming out as an Avon chat room addict, and then when people asked what Avon was, I explained about asexuality and admitted that I felt it was the most accurate label for me at the moment. Now, why the difference between my previous identity as pansexual and my current identity as asexual? Now, this might sound a little corny, but the fact of the matter is, when it comes to asexuality, I treat coming out as a visibility effort. Just by coming out, I get to introduce the term to these people who previously had no knowledge of it at all, or if they did have knowledge, it was somewhat different from the current discussions that were occurring in the actual asexual community. If I'm lucky, I get to explain just exactly what asexuality is, but I will emphasize my goal by coming out is to introduce them to the idea of asexuality. I don't worry about whether or not they believe me. I just want them to know that something like this is out there, and it's just a happy coincidence that I get to be true to myself as well in the process. Even if they express doubts about it, at least they know of the existence. So it just doesn't matter to me. So it still doesn't matter to me the way identifying as pansexual did it. It still doesn't matter. I don't know how to explain it. It just doesn't. But yes. So that sums up my motivation for coming out as an asexual. At this point in time, I should probably give a shout out to all my friends that have put up with me and all my antics over all these years. Seriously, you guys are the best. I don't know if you'll ever see this, but if you ever do. Well, that's it for this rotation. Yeah. So I'll see everybody in a little less than 2 weeks, since this is being put up on Wednesday instead of the usual Tuesday. Bye! So, remember the very first rotation when I was complaining about a fly flying around my legs? Well, actually, while I was working on the second rotation, I had caught a roach, what I think is a roach, on my desk. And yeah, I didn't get the chance to talk about it in the second rotation because my video was getting too long. But guess what? I think I caught another one just today. Let's see if I can do something about it. Here's a jar containing the roach that I have caught. Now, apparently I'm supposed to stick a piece of paper underneath to get it completely in the jar. I am deathly afraid of this, but I will now attempt to give it a good try. So, yes, that's it for now. Okay, I'll even flip the jar for your viewing pleasure. Fuck. Well, here we are. Whoops. Yeah, so that's it for now, I guess.